Good day. Hi guys. It is good to be back. Happy 2020. Hi, 2024 guys. 2024. For those who don't know me, my name is Mrs. T Zuko. Whatever you like, man. But welcome to my channel. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Guys, let's get to 2K this year. I know it's been a lot and this week has been a lot, but please do like, share, and subscribe and share with your friends. Yeah. So usually on Fridays, I usually get a day off. Some Fridays. Some Fridays. Guys, I'm gonna drink water because it is 35 degrees. It is soaking hot. Soaking hot. I've been wanting to shoot this video. Yazi, sometimes we wait for everything to be perfect for us to start. And child, welcome to my channel. And this year we will not wait for things to be perfect, to have the right camera, to have the right clothes, to have the right makeup, to have it all set before you do it. We start with what we have. Otherwise, my name is Ndombi, Mrs. Cheese Zuko, whatever you like. Happy 2024. Guys, I wasn't going to shoot today, but something in my heart was like, girl, pick that camera up, pick that phone up and shoot. Do not wait for certain things. If something is boiling in your heart, to do it. And that is the reason why I even started YouTube a few years ago. I was like, I like speaking. I like, building a community. I like being around you guys. I like, having sit downs and stuff. Please do write below what more would you like to have on my channel. What would you like us to share? And let's get to 2K today. Not today, but in Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. I receive this year, guys. Okay, not this year, but this year, but before winter, before winter. Yeah. But usually on Fridays I catch up with my favorite YouTubers and stuff, and I saw Bumi Ledwaba writing shooting something about 30 lessons of 30 years. Yeah. And something just dawned on me, and I was like, you know what? I want to have a sit down and speak from going forward 30 years of grace. What do I want for myself? And what do I expect for myself? And the expectations I do have for myself. And what do I want? Oh, there's a bird. It wants to come in the house. There we go. I'm sorry about that. It wants to come into the house. And I just thought I should share 30 years of grace, So I've written notes. I'm going to read them and also speak about them, but I'll try not to be long. First of all, the first one, read more. One thing about me, I will write things down. Dizibhale phansi, guys. I will not do them, or I will take time, Like every year you have your vision board, but I become a tortoise. Hey, Quiddy! This year I'm going to be a shark. I'm going to be a tiger. And another thing that I've learned, coming to this thing of me, of mind reading more, is that sometimes I really don't have time, to read more. So how can I find things that are going to make easier for me? And then I downloaded, audiobooks to, also listen to audiobooks, and that really helps because, guys, I want to be that person when I speak to people, ndibe intellectual kwedini. I-English yam iphuma nangeempumlo. Iyayiva yoko. Is it saposexual or what? But I'm really attracted to smart people, vocab and they know things. It's really attracting to me. So I also want to be that type of person. I want to read more. I love books and I love buying books. Love buying books. And the next one, be real. Number 2, be real with self. Be real with yourself, where you stand, where you at, holistically, is to be real. I think I've been good at that the past few years, but just to be real and don't even feel bad about it. I think the issue is that I started feeling bad when I was being real to myself, and mustn't feel bad. That's where I'm at. Be real. And I think a lot of people do suffer from being real. And yeah, be real. 30 years of grace, continue to being real. And number 3, who's calling? Yo, that call. Yo, as I was about to say, that was my elder from church asking me to go preach at this other church tomorrow. Number 3, as I was saying, have a spirit of discernment. Listen to it. And one thing, guys, I've been doing, I taught myself, I think it was last year, October. Hey, when the spirit of discernment, it's very powerful. Listen to it. That thing doesn't lie. Listen to it. And one thing, Sana, someone would provoke you. Okay, someone would say something on your son, but the spirit of discernment will tell you, but it's not it. Or it will tell you, don't respond with anger. Relax. Like sometimes I would have an outfall with my husband, and my husband would say, but let's say angicapkise, for example, or doesn't look after the child, and the child falls, and you like want to shout, and the spirit would say, listen to that spirit. So 30 years of grace, we continue with the spirit, have a spirit of discernment. Zichonge izinto. Is this worth my energy? Is this worth the fight? Is this worth my sanity? And if it's not, I say, a lot of things, they were like, it's not worth it. And the spirit would say, if you're going to make it worse, it is not the right time now. And if you continue with that, you're on the right track. And guys, I don't want to lie, it comes with so much peace when you have the spirit of discernment. And also, if for example, like my sister would say that, hi, into nje, hey, the spirit will tell you. The spirit will tell you, mama. Have the spirit of discernment, and if you need to be part of that thing or not, Like I remember, like let's say my sister wanted us to do something like in December and stuff, and the spirit of discernment was like, akabana with your lifestyle, and you cannot be part of that. I listened to it, and in Apala, emedula. But sometimes listening to the spirit, like having the spirit of discernment, will also make you feel bad, because you also don't want to hurt the other person. But it is needed, guys, also for your mental peace. Number 4, invest things that you love. As we continue, we are going to invest in things that we love. I've been doing that. Sana, I would do a bubble bath. I would go for picnic dates. I'm doing the things that I love, guys, and it's so fulfilling. I would go on coffee dates, and it's amazing. Invest more in business. The thing is, I would write all the businesses that I want, but doing them at times, it can be a lot. So I want to invest in more business as going on forth, because economy with business, guys. I've seen it with my other businesses. Economy. Spend more time with family, not just my husband and child, but be intentional spending time. Since last year October, because of my busy schedule, I've been trying to be intentional, and I would go home more, trying to spend more time with family, because guys, and Coast City, we are older, and people guys, people die, and you're like, I so wish I spent time. So I'm trying to be intentional. Like even on the 31st, yes, I was going through a lot because work was hectic, because I took other positions, and I was like 31st closing off everything, and I was like, my sister and mom and my cousin, let's go and have fun, and my husband, and that put so much peace in me, even when I'm watching videos, like so much peace, guys. Sometimes I'll take my laptop and go work at home, and be happy. I was like, why didn't I do this like earlier on, And next one is study more, study more. I am studying, like I'm at school, but continue to study more. Like it doesn't have to be schoolwork, but study articles, read newspapers, read like Fonda, because I'm clever. And the next one is, it's okay to fail, but learn to get up. Sometimes I think it's hard to accept failure, that okay, I failed, but learn to get up. And as you continue with 30 years of grace, getting up is the mission. If you fail, we get up again. Fail, we try again. We try again. I think a lot of people fail and never get up. And as we continue with 30, we are going to get up and learn from our mistakes. Next one, don't be too hard on yourself. One thing about me, I am too hard on myself. Jonga, ndiyazibethelela ngesikhonkwane. I don't need people to be hard on me. Ndi toxic to myself. Ndi hard to myself, which is wrong, and I'm calling that out. And as 30 years of grace, I'm going to learn to have grace on myself and not to be hard on myself. And yeah, man, just to be kind to myself and stop hey, English. But till like I'm on myself, like, yo, that's persecutor, guys, and yo, it's not good. It's not good. Next one, go for those short courses. I've learned last year, I did my short course in logistics. I finished it. I want to do a digital marketing and an HR. So go for the short courses, guys. You have nothing to lose. Do it, do it, do it, do it. One closed door doesn't mean that there won't be other doors. I think one thing I've been hard on myself, I've been getting a lot of closed doors and I didn't understand, and it really, really hurt me. But it doesn't mean another door won't open. It does open. It's just a matter of time. It just wants you to be patient. But sometimes as my patience, jingam. But 30 years of grace, those doors, it will be the year of yes. Those doors will open. If others are closed, there is a reason why those doors were closed. Don't work harder, but work smarter. A good example, what I spoke about earlier on, is the reading thing. Sometimes if I feel like reading is really, really hard, audiobooks, just work smarter. Don't work harder, smarter, 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 smarter. 30 years of grace. So another thing is, don't look or compare your progress with others. I think the reason why a lot of youth, they go, they submarine, it's because they're comparing their progress with other people, forgetting that, number one, financially, we don't come from the same background. Number two, you don't have families who are already in business or whatsoever. And you just have a step ahead, abanyaband. And some people, they will not share that they are a step ahead. They got help from their parents. And sometimes you also studied degrees that are not the same. And some degrees you get jobs more fast and they're better pay, and some degrees are not, and it's okay. But I think the most important thing is, don't look at other people's progress and think because they are progressing that you are not you are not progressing as well. Your progress might not be 90%, but progress is progress. 30 years of grace. I'll probably leave WhatsApp, guys. I have this thing since last year, late last year. I would delete WhatsApp and then come back again. Or like now, as we speak, I have like 687 unread messages. Guys, I'm struggling with the green app. I don't have time. I really don't have time. Like manyanya. And time is money, guys. If you want to have my time, pay me. Pay me, period. Pay me, period. Time is money. Let's not waste time, guys. And you cannot get time back. I'll most probably next one be a teacher consultant, because a lot of people have been asking me questions and I feel like I'm doing it for free and while I can make money. So I'm thinking of doing it, and a lot of people have been requesting my services. I might as well monetize on that. And next one, shop and don't guilt trip yourself. I don't know, but as a mom, I guilt trip myself and I don't buy myself things because I always guilt trip myself. Oh, I could have bought milk. Oh, I could have bought my daughter a bag. Oh, I could have saved it from school fees. Oh, I could have paid for that trip. And I'll feel so bad buying something, like so bad. And this 30 years of grace, we will buy things, not feel bad, and just do it, And not everything is for posting. Not everything is for posting. Like I've always heard, like influencers saying that what you see is actually the 10% of our lives, and I never used to understand that. But until my husband and I stopped sharing like a lot of things, and what you see is basically 40%, and it's just not for posting. Like, yes, it would get likes, trust me, it would get likes, but it's just not meant to be posted. It's just meant for us. And voila, 30 years of grace will continue with that. Forgive and move on, but don't forget. Here's my husband. Yo, guys, I feel like I get cut off all the time. My husband came back with our daughter, and my daughter has taken over of where we're sitting. So yeah. So we were saying the next one is listen to two podcasts per week. I don't know, man. There's just something about podcasts. It's just so rejuvenating. It just soothes my soul, and I learn so much things. And I listen to different genres as well. Like I would listen to business, I would listen to wellness, I would listen to this, and it's so important to listen to different types of people because you learn so much. You learn so much, and build intentional relationships, especially now in your 30s. You want people that they are safe around your kids. Your husband is safe, like I'm saying holistically, guys, safe. They don't have doubts or anything. And can I build with these? My son, another call just disturbed me shooting. There's a reason why I attack. Build intentional relationships, like holistically, spiritually, yonke lonke. So be intentional in building those. If you know that you cannot build relationship at the moment, don't do it. Be sure when you're building that you're building holistically. Next one is don't be scared to jump. I think in my 20s a lot I was so scared to jump because I had the fear of the unknown. And 30 years of grace, we will not be scared of jumping. We will jump and do it scared. That was another point. Do it scared. Jump and do it scared and trust God. Babe, yes. And just do it scared. And next one, it's okay to question God if you're not happy about something. It's okay to say that I don't like where I'm at. I'm not happy. Can you do it better? This is how I feel. Your feelings are valid. Like I think in my 20s I would guilt trip myself, or people guilt trip me when I say God and go, and they make you feel bad. I'm like your feelings are valid. It's okay to question God, but why is this happening? There's nothing wrong, because you should speak to God like as you're speaking to a friend, Pray, 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 pray. When you're praying, you're speaking to a friend, not speaking to someone okude, but to your friend. Be honest with God, and it's okay. Which one? Okay. Yes, forgive and move on, but don't forget. I don't know if I said this before. Yes, I didn't say it. Forgive but move on, but don't forget. Forgiveness doesn't mean reconciliation, guys. There's nothing wrong. You can forgive people, be civil with them, and everything, but it doesn't mean reconciliation. Forgive and move on for your own sanity, so that it can be lighter. I'll make an example. I had an issue with forgiving my father and stuff, but until my spiritual mom was like, you need to pray over this. Guys, difficult to explain. And I prayed over forgiveness until I forgave him and Jonga. I was like, why didn't I do this earlier? Like, forgive, guys. Don't hold grudges. Forgive and forget. Okay, but don't forget. But forgiveness doesn't mean reconciliation. Memorize a scripture a day. Period. 30 years of grace. Sitting at the feet of Jesus is worth it. Memorize the scriptures, learn the scriptures, know the stories. Own pace when it comes to your weight. I've learned one thing, that I would want to lose so much weight in one go, and that is not possible because ndi happy at the same time. Happiness and and I've learned to do Grow with Joe. every day, and I would take walks, but I fell off the wagon ever since my husband and daughter got sick. And I would take walks, and that is fine. That is enough. And I would jog or do skipping. That is fine. Own pace. I think the goal is to see something after 6 months. Own pace, it's fine, guys. Plan and schedule. I've used plan and schedule ever since my work job thingy changed and stuff, and work was hectic, and time zone change and everything. Planning and scheduling things makes life so different. Like, it makes so much sense. And especially when I have a daughter, I have a child now, putting also things on the fridge and we know our schedule, writing things down makes so much sense. And pay for convenience. This is the second last one. Pay for convenience. If you have the moolah, pay for it, guys. You will not feel sorry. As I enter my 30s, I'm going to pay for convenience if I can. Anything for convenience, period. Pay for convenience. There's so many things that I want to do, I'm saving up for. I'm going to pay for them because it makes sense. If you feel like I cannot clean my house, pay for it. You know, if you feel like let's say I have a business but I cannot manage, and you can pay for it for your own sanity, because 30 years of grace. Grow my TikTok page. It's actually growing. It went from 2K to almost 8K within a month. And I think just being intentional when it comes to like social media. Don't do it because of the numbers, just do it because you love it. I feel like I would have stopped YouTube if I did it for the money whatsoever. But I'll call Miley. I'm not getting paid for this. Um, Subscribe button and watch my thing so I can get monetized and buy baby stuff. Come on now. Come on. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. But do it because you love it. Because when you love it, you will not feel pressure and end up being depressed and like, why am I not growing? This people love Banbati. And then it won't be like draining. Sleep early. Sleeping early and waking up early makes so much sense. I was like struggling to wake up earlier. So what we do, and my husband, we tried to sleep earlier, and then we joined this prayer group. Don't we want to join this prayer group that's at 6 o'clock. And once I wake up early, guys, I can do so much. Like, we wake up at 6 o'clock now, get ready and stuff, and I can't sleep ever again until I finish my stuff. By 12, I'm done. I think that is good because yeah, sleeping early, and also your body needs rest. You need to rest. And lastly, continue praying. Pray without ceasing, and that is 30 years of grace. I hope you do enjoy this video. Tell me, I don't know how old you are. Is it 25, 24 years of grace? Like, just share 2 or 3 things that you want to take on this year as moving forward to a new age and to the new season. But those are 30 years of grace, things that I'm intentionally moving forward with. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And it is good to see you. Make sure you follow our podcast called Oh Snap. We're snapping at every topic that makes your fingers snap. Bye.